Hey, good morning. How are y'all this morning? I hope you, wherever you are in the world, getting ready to have an amazing day because it's going to be an amazing day. This is morning meditation and breath work, and topic of thought today is all about the word being stuck or feeling stuck. And we're going to do some breath work and about 3 minutes, and then have a short guided meditation. So, welcome. Good to see you all. Being stuck is maybe a common feeling right now. I think we all feel stuck at some point in our life, and it's stuck and confused, right? Like, what's next, and how do I shift what is seemingly impossible to shift? So I have a short story about that. Two seeds sat side by side in a fertile flower bed during springtime, and one seed was really eager to grow and flower, and its thoughts were filled with the visions of germinating, the blooms that it would push through the dirt or eventually produce, that it was just really focused on expanding its potential as a seed. And as the more that it thought about expanding its potential, the more that it started to grow in the flower bed. There was a second seed, on the other hand, who was a little nervous about beginning the growing process. It started to think things like, gosh, if I put down roots my stems begin to grow, I'm going to get wet from the rain. My leaves are going to get trampled by birds and small animals. Butterflies are going to feed on me, and when my flowers bloom, they're probably just going to get picked and put in a vase. So I think I'll just sit here quietly and not put down any roots until I feel more at ease about doing so. And just then, a bird landed in the flower bed, started pecking in the dirt, and found the seed that was waiting and ate it. And that story really struck me because it's so easy to get lost in our thoughts about waiting to do something and not germinating, not expressing the potential that's within us. So this morning's breath work, that might be something we're kind of contemplating. And if you haven't been here before, morning breath work is really simple. We're going to take a short in breath and then an out breath. So it's kind of a forceful breath in this practice. It's a So you'll see my body kind of moving back and forth because we're really pumping the entire cranial sacral system and really compressing the breath out of the lungs. We'll turn some music on for just 3 minutes, and then after that we'll do a guided meditation. So this is a great song, Lebanese Blonde, one of my favorite songs from Thievery Corporation. So let me turn it on here. Gotta peek around. There we go. There we go. So, it's a couple short in breaths and a forceful out breath in this practice. And I'd like you to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth if you can do that. So this kind of a breath really moves your energy. It clears your mind, body, and spirit. Just that deep breath and that out breath, perfect. Make it a really deep breath as you let go of that exhale. always seems like 3 minutes go so dang fast. Can't believe it. But I did post the name of that song too, so you could always look it up and do this practice later in the day if you wanted to. The breath is really like the save button in the body. So if you've ever thought about how we use the breath to express the whole story, the big emotion, like if I was to say, or oh, or like there's a whole story there, right? There's the whole story of just that sound. And the breath, because it is the one thing that connects our unconscious and our conscious mind, when we consciously change how we're breathing, we actually drop into the primal brain, our most basic brain, and we start to unwind the beliefs and the habitual ways that we think start to shift by just doing a simple breathwork practice. So I just think it's so important and everybody should do it. So we do. This morning's guided meditation is all about being able to move forward. And so I'm going to ask you to just get comfortable wherever you are. And this time we'll focus on the breath, but a long, slow, deep breath. Another deep breath in. And just letting it out, even with just a long, audible sigh. And allowing the edges of your eyes to soften. And your jaw to be slightly open, and your shoulders drop. And your thoughts will come and go, and if you start thinking about this or start thinking about that, you can just come back to your breath. Repeating the word in on the in-breath and out on the out-breath. Just letting your thoughts pass by, slowing the breath down. Letting the jaw open just slightly. And bringing your attention to the area around your heart. And now imagine yourself being like the seed that germinates. Opening and expanding, almost as though you can feel your whole body and energy field expanding in this moment. Being open, ready, able to change. Able to think more clearly, respond more calmly. Thinking clearly. The little shoots of your potential pushing up through the dirt. And taking this pattern into your daily life. You're able to sustain and carry this relaxed and confident attitude with you. Feeling really at ease and able to concentrate with this determined focus. Feeling the feeling of being really neutral in your body regarding incoming information. Really choosing what lands with you, right? Perhaps you can imagine information that comes in and we just say, yeah, no, thank you right now. Being protective of what comes in to your awareness. Which gives you greater access to your own intuition and knowing. Knowing that within you lies the seed of something amazing, something unique. And that as you let that germinate and grow roots and a stalk that reaches to the sun, you begin to flower in a beautiful new way. You may have produced many things in the past, but we are always in the process of growing and blossoming. It's human nature. It's our nature to create and blossom. Noticing all of the inspired and creative things that run across your mind. Feeling really ready and able to move forward. And knowing that this growth and blossoming that you're doing not only serves you, but it gives the birds a place to land. It provides shade for other creatures. We're all part of the ever unfolding experience, serving each other, giving and receiving. What a blessing to be part of that. And now as we get ready to complete for this morning, coming back into wherever you're sitting, you might want to make some notes for yourself. But recognizing that this feeling that you have inside, this is your true nature. This is the truth of who you are. And this place you can come back to at any time. Thank you for being here this morning, and as always, humankind, be both. I'll see you tomorrow.